The Last Son, a story of sacrifice and destiny. Long ago, in a peaceful village nestled on the green slopes of a quiet hillside, there lived a widow and her 4 sons. Their father had passed away, leaving behind a modest house and a small plot of land. It wasn't much, but it was enough, if shared with love and cared for as wisely as he once taught. After the funeral, the 4 brothers gathered to divide the property. The discussion was short. They agreed to split the house and land equally, but one unresolved question remained. What about Mother? The eldest brother said, "She will live with each of us 1 month at a time, rotating throughout the year." The 2 middle brothers quickly agreed, but the youngest, a gentle soul named Nam, remained silent, his brow furrowed with concern. Then, in a calm but firm voice, he spoke. "Brothers, I have a request. Please hear me out before making any decisions." The 3 looked at him in confusion. Nam continued, "I will give up my share of the land and house. In return, allow me to care for our mother for the rest of her life." The room fell silent. The second brother scoffed. "You're giving up your inheritance, just to care for an old woman?" The eldest brother shrugged, smirking. "Fine, if that's what you want." He signed the division papers quickly, his eyes full of calculation. Nam, with trembling hands, signed as well. All he kept was a small shack at the edge of the village where he had once grown vegetables and raised chickens to help his mother. From that day, Nam brought his mother to live with him and his wife. They had little, a clay stove, a straw bed, a wooden table, but their home overflowed with laughter and warmth. Nam cooked, bathed, and fed his mother daily. He sat beside her, listened to her stories, and massaged her wrinkled hands. In that small shack, love was nurtured. 3 years passed like a gentle rain. One day, his mother passed away in his arms. That evening, after her burial, his wife sat in the quiet house and whispered, "Now that she's gone, we have no land, no home. What do we have left?" Nam looked at her gently and said, "We have her blessing, and I believe caring for her was the best decision I ever made." That night, Nam had a dream. A man in white with kind eyes and a voice like wind through trees appeared before him. He placed a sack of gold at Nam's feet. "This is your reward for honoring your mother," he said. Nam asked, "Will this gold bring peace and blessings?" The man shook his head. "It is just gold." Nam declined. The next night the man returned, this time with only 100 gold coins. The same question, the same answer. Nam refused again. His wife grew upset. "You dream of gold and still turn it away." Nam smiled gently. "I seek only what brings true blessings." On the 3rd night, the man appeared once more, with only 2 ancient gold coins. Nam asked again, "Do these bring blessings?" The man nodded slowly. Nam accepted. At dawn, Nam followed the directions from his dream, deep into the forest to an ancient tree. He dug beneath it, and just as in his dream, he found 2 old gold coins. He brought them home and gave them to his wife, who rejoiced. "We can finally buy food. What would you like to eat?" Nam thought for a moment. "What have you been craving?" Her eyes lit up. "Fish! I've been craving fish." Nam took 1 coin to the market and bought the largest fish he could find. As his wife was cleaning it for dinner, she screamed, "Nam! Inside the fish! 2 pearls!" 2 pearls the size of thumbs, shining like twin autumn moons. They could hardly believe it. Nam went to a city jeweler to show 1 pearl. The jeweler gasped, "This is a royal treasure. I cannot afford it. Take it to the palace. Only the king can value this." Nam went to the palace and told his story. The king, moved by his tale, asked, "Do you still have the 2nd pearl?" "Yes, your majesty." "Bring it here. These 2 pearls are a matched pair, priceless." Nam returned home, brought the 2nd pearl, and presented both to the king. The monarch stood and declared, "No amount of gold can match the value of your heart, but I shall honor you." He awarded Nam 4 mules laden with gold, a new house by the river, and a royal escort back to his village. Nam's wife burst into tears when she saw their fortune. Nam took her hand, looked back at their old thatched hut, and whispered, "I told you, blessings come from honoring our parents. This is not my reward. It is hers." When Nam returned to the village with the royal escort, the entire village gathered in amazement. Even his 3 brothers came, wide-eyed in disbelief. Nam, once the poorest among them, was now honored by the king. The eldest stepped forward, eyes lowered. "Nam, we were wrong. We mocked you, but you were the only one who remembered what father taught us." Nam only nodded. Mother's blessing was never meant to be divided. It had to be earned. The villagers, deeply touched, built a shrine near his new home to honor filial piety. Every year, during the harvest festival, people brought flowers and candles to the shrine of the last son, a tribute to the one who chose love over legacy. From that day, villagers gathered around fires and shared the story of the youngest son, the one who chose love over land, sacrifice over wealth, and received the rarest treasure of all, peace, joy, and the legacy of a pure heart. In life, wealth can vanish, homes can crumble, but the love and care we show our parents, especially in their twilight years, plant seeds of eternal blessing. Never underestimate the quiet power of filial piety. Sometimes the greatest reward comes from the smallest act of love.